Hi everyone, it's Dallas Noctigal here. Hey, I'm hopping on because I've gotten a few questions from people about paints and palettes. And I've tried a few things over the last year and a half. So I wanted to share each thing, the rough price point on each, and then some pros and cons. And hopefully you can decide what decision to make for your student or yourself and what might be good to have in a range. So the first thing was we got this Montmartre Set, and it's a nice heavy duty plastic palette. So if you have a child under 5, to have them come in the cakes I thought was really nice, and this is really sturdy. So they might be a little rougher on it, so this could be a good option for a younger student. This one is nearly brand new, but I want to show you one that's been used for about a year and a half. So my daughter, who's 3, has been using this one for quite a while. So it's showing some signs of love, and it just takes a little bit of work to redissolve this with some water, either from a round brush or from a Pentel aqua brush, which I think a lot of you know what those are. Then I like also that it has this area in the middle to where you could have a paper towel for blobbing and for cleaning your brush off. So overall, I thought this was good. The colors just aren't as vibrant as what I'm about to show you. What I have here next is tube paints from Gamboge Academy. These actually aren't a bad price for what you're getting. These are each, in the set, they come in this size. So this is 5 fluid ounces of paint. So with paints like this, you're going to want to squeeze them out into an empty palette, dry them for use, and then they're ready to use. I'm just showing you here that this is the only one that I purchased separately from the set of 18 that it came with. This is magenta, and after reading John Mearlaw's book about nature sketching, I decided to pick some up and experiment with it. So I'll show you how we laid that out in a palette. So those are Gamboge Academy. And this is the Montmartre empty palette that has 18 empty pans. So all of these colors very nicely fit into here. It has a nice mixing board here, here, and here. Then I'll show you what colors you're able to get with all of those colors. It's quite a lot. I have here the colors at the top and along the side, and then how they mix according to, I think you know what I'm saying here. Pretty basically that's what you're gonna get, and more, because these are just purely 2 colors each mixed. So those are a lot of colors, but I'm about to show you also another option. If you want to start paring down on your color choices and give yourself a little bit more room to mix them on your own, here is 5 colors that I've been able to pare down to, and these are recommendations from John Ruskin, and these are colors that he has you use when you do a little color theory from one of his books. So I've liked the idea of trying to just pare down to these 5, and I'm going to try it for this year. When mixed in the color wheel, you're able to get these main 12 colors out of just those 5. So again, with the tube paints, you put them, squeeze them into pans, and then I'll set this to dry, and they'll be ready in probably a day or 2. So with the tube paints, you just need an empty palette, and this one is Meeden brand. And so I was just trying to get my materials down to a minimum, so I chose this really small one. I know they make larger, and I know some of you use the larger ones. So the only thing I'm a little worried about is the area of mixing. I'm going to have to get pretty creative with that and only really mix what I need. So to go along with this, I decided, why not go travel on my brush too? So this is an Escoda Travel, and it's a round brush. And I'm really liking how it clips out and clips back in. So I'm excited to experiment with this one more and keep my bristles from fraying in that. Right, other than that, let me know what your other questions are, and I look forward to helping you out as much as I can. Thanks, guys.